Good morning, good morning. Coming in for check day 2 of Back in the Swamp series. So hopefully we've made some catches. But I'm gonna get in, push the boat out, and hopefully we've got something somewhere. It was another good night for movement, so hopefully that turned into a catch or two. We'll see. Getting to my first set, not very far from the truck, and I had a catch on it yesterday, and the trap is not in its bed again today. We'll hook to the cable here in a minute, drag it in, see if we've held on to it. But trap's missing. For me, that's a good sign. Let's see if we've held on to it. First trap check this morning. First beaver in the boat. Started off like it did yesterday. This one's good. This is much bigger than a 2-year-old. And I'd say high 40s in weight anyway. So we'll get up here, get this set remade. But it was a front foot catch on a No BS Extreme. No BS beaver Extreme. Nice beaver, great way to start the morning. And I'll get up here and get it remade. This is what I'm doing. I'm just taking advantage of this being a travel corridor for the beaver coming through here. I have a castor mound here. There was a start of a castor mound here, and I built my own. And I'm taking some of my Alpha Delta castor lure, put on the mound, just bedded the trap in front of it out in about 6 inches of water. And that's the No BS Beaver Extreme pull down to night latch. So when they come up in here, that chest hits that bank sniffing around. They're gonna drop them feet trying to come up like these last two I've just caught here did. Drop them feet right into that trap. And wash, rinse, repeat. I'm gonna drag the cable back out in the deep water, anchor it off, and hopefully have another one tonight. We'll move down to set number 2. Castor mound set number 2 had a visitor. Did not set the trap off, just kind of kicked it out of the way. Still managed to get up here on the mound and squash what castor I put on it. So I found the trap, found it with the boat paddle, snapped it. I'm gonna redo that set a little bit, bring in some mud, make the trap a little shallower, center it up more where they're coming up, and hopefully catch one here tonight. But it got hit. It just didn't. They didn't step in the trap. You can't win them all. Good look at set number 3. It's still hunting. Hadn't had anything here in 2 days, and maybe it's just not in their travel pattern, but should have. It's still sitting there. You can see the cable running out into deep water. And I'll move on down to set number 4. Set number 4 still hunting. I mean, there's the trails going over to the other section of the swamp. And yeah, I thought for sure this one would have hit by now anyway. But no, nothing. 2 days so far, nothing. Here's one of them trails. It goes right up through the swamp. And beaver, nutria, otter, everything will use these trails. So he's still actively hunting. Set number 5 is still on the bottom where I put it, but I think this is the one I had a toenail catch on yesterday. And I'll keep moving. Well, number 6 is still in its bed, I can see that. And then we'll move down. It's a little slow today. At least I've got one in the boat. Hopefully we've got something somewhere else. There's number 6. We're set number 7. Still bedded on the bottom. This is that twin set of mounds that, you know, should have produced something by now. I'm going to add a little more castor lure to it. And there you can see the trap bedded on the bottom. But I'm going to add a little more castor to it and keep moving. Kind of hard to make a catch when your trap's full of sticks and garbage. And I do have hair. I do have hair in the trap. Good long red hair. I had a beaver come up here, set it off, but I'll get it reset, get the sticks out of the way, put some more castor on it and keep moving. There's trap number 8. There's another great big old nutria dead, floating. I guess these cold that makes 4 now that I've found. 2 yesterday and 2 today so far in different sections of the swamp. I'm coming up a different cut ditch this time, but I don't know whether the duck hunter shot them or the cold weather killed them, but you know, it got down to 2, like negative 14, 15 with wind chill, and these things, they're not that tough. And I'll keep moving. What you like to see when you pull up to a stake? Beaver floating, tail sticking out. I mean, it ain't no big beaver, but it is a catch. That's beaver number 2 in the morning on set number 9. Let it run out to the cable out here to the deep water EMT tubing, and the drowner did its job. I'll get it pulled in. We'll take a look. It looks tiny. Who knows? It may grow when I pull it in. Beaver number 2 is a little bigger than it looked. Still, it's just old last year's kit probably. It's 20 pounds, 22 pounds, but it's just had that long skinny tail. Kind of fooled me. The tail looks super small. It's just a long tail. Happy to get it. Beaver number 2 of the morning on set number 9. Getting stored behind me and keep moving. Well, nothing on set 10, but it did get hit last night. It just didn't step in the trap. I've got the trap out here in a little deeper water trying for a back foot catch. Just hoping for one of these big tank beaver to come back through here and hit it again, because once they come up here to smell where I've put that castor and they drop them feet, and them back feet should be back here in this deeper water. That's what I'm hoping is for a back foot catch out here. I'll get down to set number 11. Well, I had an extra trap with me, and the beaver have decided to, this mound wasn't here. This is new. Get all that mud and moss and everything they've drug up here onto a big wet pile. And I'm gonna be putting in another trap, another TS85 on this set location, because as the sign moves, you need to move with it. So I carry extra traps, so when they start changing mound sites or changing where they're visiting, I'll change set locations. It gives me a prime opportunity to dig out a bed right there and get this one set. We'll take a look at it when I get it done. Right here, where the water's kind of muddy, I have excavated that out for a trap and got it down to hard bottom and wiggled that in. My sets consist of about 14 foot of 1/8 7x7 cable. I have a Bigfoot mud anchor drove over here because our sloppy, soupy mud, regular wolfang, you can just pull out with one hand. And I've got the 14 foot of 1/8 cable running to a 5 foot piece of EMT tubing. Lightweight, and once you cinch up with it on the single stop and the double ferrule, you pull that tight, it don't move. I mean, I've had beaver pull this anchor out in deep water, and they'll be up here on the ground dragging it around like a drag. It gets all tangled up. But lightweight system for canoe trapping. It's a 5 foot piece of EMT, electrical mechanical tubing, and served me well so far. I'm gonna finish this set and keep moving. I got one more to check after I finish this set. So the last set of the day to check. He's still sitting there hunting. There's the castor mound, there's the approach, there's the trap set out, 12, 14 inches back, and about 4.5 to 6 inches of water. Because when they come up in there and bump their chest to come out and do their thing on their castor mound, they'll drop them feet and be walking around trying to climb up on the bank. Hopefully catch a back foot right there. I'm gonna head on over to the boat ramp. See you over there. So, catch of the day. Just two decent beaver. It's gonna be a younger adult, probably in the low 40 range, and I don't know, just two beaver. Gonna be some good skins. They don't look all bit up. Yep, they don't look all bit up. Gonna be some good clean skins. But two for today. Put in another trap, and hopefully tomorrow will be a better day.